Um, as you can see, I haven't even logged in yet. Give that a minute whilst I find myself on my YouTube channel so I can see. They give away, stuff every day on the game. So right now it's contemplating what today's gift is going to be. I guess while we wait, I don't know if it's going to matter or not, but if you have multiple characters, this is where you come in here and select your character. See, I only have the one. See, Maxine, what's her name? See, that's why I have that in the title. See, because unless you come here, you won't see that. Here's the scoreboard that I talk about. I don't know why it keeps going to this far end over here. I'm not there yet, but I'm hoping to be there before the end of the year because I think they're going to update it by the end of the year. So hopefully I've perk coins 50 legendary reward dinner served. Wonder what that is. Beerstein mugs. See, here you get 150 atoms. See, atoms are the premium currency. So if you're in Red Dead, it's gold. But if you're here, it's atoms. And everywhere you see this atom symbol, you get at least 150. And that's a big deal in this game. So gives you wow, I got two things I haven't claimed yet. This and legendary module X. In this game you can mod your weapons and you can make them in legendary. Those are one of the mods that you need to do that with. Social, this is these are all my friends. I don't know if the new two people oh yeah, there he is. He's right there. He's not online. So he must have this game. Yeah, he's got first. So Tombstone 956. I guess you can come play this game too if you wanted. I guess. I wonder where the other guy is. He must not be on the list yet. Well, I'm not gonna wait all day. You know, I was playing with this the other day. This is something I said the other day about this thingies. This right here is a custom world. I'm not exactly sure what you do, but you have to have Fallout first to be in it. This one I did yesterday. And basically, this doesn't share your progress with it, but basically it's a darker world. So everything in this, you retain everything from the primary, but it's secondary worlds, but they're harder supposedly. This is the private one I was talking about the other day. So you're allowed 8. There's only allowed 8 players in there, and this is private, and you have to have Fallout first to go in there. And only 8 players can be in there, and only people who are either invited. So if you know somebody who has Fallout first, then you can go in there. Or you have to get Fallout first and go in there. And then this is the more common one. This one allows maximum of 24 people, but there's more than one server, so each server only holds 24 people. And the other little thing, which I thought was how many people is currently in it, is not. It's actually your level. So now we're loading onto the game level. Now we're loading into the game. I mean, when I loaded into the other one the other day, I was attacked by mole rats like constantly. And then for some strange reason, they kept, I don't know if it was them or something else, kept throwing grenades at me. And see, the character on the right, that's me. The character on the left, that's what's-her-face. She's the ally that I got. And then you do her missions and you get to keep her. You can destroy her console and rebuild it at whim, but you know, I choose not to do that. Oh, good grief. Who's in my area where I can't put my camp down? There's no one. There is no camp. Why isn't this stupid game allowing my camp? Well, then I guess we'll just have to exit. I'm not playing that game. We'll keep doing this until the game does it, because we're not going to do that. My camp, there's no other camps in the camping area. It's because it's because the game wants me to move my camp. The game can go, fuck itself. I'm not gonna move this one. Error. It's here to stay. So some asshole that is one of the people that watches the game from a console is watching. You guys need to stop that. I'm not moving my camp. I don't give a flying fuck how many times, how free you make it. This camp is staying here. I pretty much put it here with that intent. It's staying. I might move the other one around when I buy the third camp. I'll probably move it around, but this camp is here. It's pretty much here to stay. I moved it here. I moved it around. I mean, this Pacific camp on the map, I had it like over here behind the Overseer's camp to start with, and then I moved it down to the Flatwoods. It was down there for a while, and then I moved it across the street, and it was there for a while. And then I moved it either here or here, and then I moved the other one either here or there. And then I moved it down here, and then it was, the two camps were in wrong places, so I moved this camp and this camp around. And after I did that, that was the last time. That's pretty much all I'm ever going to move it. I'm not moving it ever again. It's pretty much where I want it. The other one I might move, but that one I'm not planning on it ever. Once you've completed this part of the mission, every time you come up to this dude, if you don't have that paper,
not bad for a mammal. Make your country proud.
he'll give it to you again.
The fate of this country is in your soft, fleshy hands. God help us all. ID protocol must be on the bricks. Says you're a general now. That sound right to you?
He only tells you that as if you've done the Enclave missions. This is actually an easier way to open the safe. Then you don't have to pick it. Ah, there's nothing in it. All that for that, nothing in it. I'll have to check in a few minutes to see what he said. I asked him if he was going to join me in this game, and we'll see if he does. This thing's been picked clean. Another player's already been here. Now, people may want to know what the ammo bags are for. Well, the ammo bags are broken down into ballistic fiber. I think ballistic fiber is one of the things you need to build yourself that armor at the armor workbench. Let me see. So the first armor that you're able to build in the game is this leather stuff right here. Let's see. Level 1, cloth, leather, steel. Oh, it doesn't need ballistic fiber until you go to 50. See? So I guess for the rest of them you don't need to. So until you get to level 50, you don't need to worry about ballistic fiber. You only need to worry about cloth, leather, and steel up to level 40. Once you get to level 40, then the ballistic fiber is 50 and above, 50, and that's the highest it goes. Most of your bad guys won't be above 50, even if you are. Although there will occasionally be bosses that you have to. I guess that's what you'd refer to them as bosses, but the head bad guy or the worst bad guy. He's like he goes above that. He at least goes to your level that you currently are at. Sometimes they'll only go to 100, but most of the time. It's like somebody bought something. Arrows, only 4, only 4. I know in real life people would probably not really eat dog food, but in this world and in this life, you know, you have to eat something. And the fact that it's a video game and you can't taste it, you know, is a good plus. Although even if we was in a pre-war time like this, and you had to do it, you would really do it. It beats starving to death. And when there's nothing in this game except for that and a few other scraps that you might get, you tend to take and eat what you can. So trust me, if any of this game was real, and you had dog food to eat, you would definitely eat it, regardless of whether it tasted nasty to you or not. And it's not the premium currency, but it's the regular currency is bottle caps. Regular bottle caps. So you might want to save those. So do I got the honey? I know I got some the other day. The carry weight booster is a log-on bonus, but if you you can still buy it with add-ons. Only thing I don't like about this game is you can't climb any ladders. See, you should be able to climb ladders in this game. I guess we'll go down and talk to old sweet. I don't need basic training. It's done, you stupid game. I don't know why I keep saying that. I completed basic training. Watch, I'll go down in there again. See? When you have your military uniform on, put my military fatigues on. Okay? This is the guy you're supposed to report to.
Put a Coney in the ground for me while you're out there.
This is all he does.
For a mammal. Put a Coney in the ground for me while you're out there.
I already completed that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It must be glitching again. But I already completed basic training. So, you come up here and you talk to old Sweetwater. Sweetwater is actually a robot. After you first talk to him, and then this becomes a daily.
The world right again. Welcome back, friend. I am afraid I'm short of honey, and you've demonstrated a refreshing competence in the past. Perhaps you could assist again. Excellent. The forest, I expect, is teeming with it. Best start cracking. It's wonderful to see. Simply wonderful.
See, if you don't have any honey, it shows you where to get some.
Well, a nice cup of tea.
I already have honey, so
Right again. Oh, gracious, you're back already. How wonderful. Ooh, delightful. This honey will be the final touch on my special blend. Please do return to brew up more if you enjoy the surprisingly subtle flavors. Hello again, friend. Fancy a spot of tea?
And as I said in other videos, you have a stash box at each one of these red rockets. The only problem with that is that every one of these red rockets, you always have a bad guy to fight. I'll get the Fury. I don't need the gunpowder, and we'll get these. I don't want the other junk. And there's your stash box. And you always have at least 3 bad guys to fight. And you can get some junk while you're here, if there's any around. Some of them have stuff, some of them don't. I don't remember if I ever did that as a part of my one video or not, whether I redid the video or not. I think I did. But I redid where I would go and do that power plant. I was going to do the other power plant, but I think I did part of it. But the game started glitching, so I stopped. And as just like with Red Dead, what is that? It's like some sort of explosion. This character's name doesn't appear. Don't need a terrace brush. I can take the ammo though, I guess. That and that. Maybe the duct tape. Pocket watch.
You got on the pen? This better be good. You want to go for a swim? Thought I'd stop by. Witness the death and destruction of Charleston and the responders. Thanks to David Thorpe and the Cutthroats, the greatest gang to ever exist. We have this waterfront destination right here in Appalachia. Too bad they all got killed by the scorched earth. I would have loved to join them. The Cutthroats didn't let anyone walk over them, and weren't afraid to use any means necessary to get what they wanted. This destruction's from a mini-nuke David used against the respawners when they did his work. Honestly, I don't know what he saw in her. I just wish I could have heard the responders crying and screaming while they were all drowned like the helpless rats we were. The only good thing about them was they gave supplies to weaklings and made it easier for raiders to steal. Society is gone. If you can't change with the times, then the rest of us will pick you off one by one. Or, I guess in the case of the Christmas flood, over 1,000 at a time.
Responders got what was coming to them.
Hell yeah, they did. They never should have underestimated David. Just sat over here to witness it. Get me a few responder heads myself.
It's easier to agree with them than it is to disagree with them. Oh, it's the Grafton Monster. The Grafton Monster was once a man. Now he's anything but a man. Curious thing I always have. What the fuck is the Grafton Monster doing clear down here in fucking in Charleston?
This is a level 2 nuclear alert. Repeat, this is a level 2 nuclear alert. The Poseidon Energy Plant WB-06 has suffered a critical failure.
See, he doesn't try to attack us because he doesn't know that we're here. But he was a monster. I mean, he was a man before he was a monster. If you're not familiar with this game, then then what I'm about to tell you may go right over your head. But through the course of this game, which I haven't really done straight out yet.
How many more fucking empty
See, this is a raider right here. If you're not friends with the raiders, or at least whatchamacallit, they shoot at you. But once you become, you know, at least whatchamacallit with their leader, then they stop. Now this is called an event. Right now, if I decide to actually do the event, this is my only way to get over here to do the event. Now I have 3 choices in which to do the event. Now I'm not wasting my ammo on you stupid heads. Sometimes if you come here and do these events, you get things. And like right there, if you want that thing, you get it from there. Would you get out of my sight? See that? You made me kill you. Sometimes sitting there on this table is a plasma core. But the plasma cores that this thing makes comes from this. See, because of my code, I can override that. But if I didn't have that code, I'd have to go in the back way, which is the cooling towers. It's the only way in or out. It's the only way, well, it's the only way in. Without that code, it's the only way out, too. Now, if I decide to do this, I'm going to start in the cooling towers areas. Because if this doesn't fix, here. This is an event. Somebody must have claimed it. I don't care. I don't want to claim it. The game should ask you if you want to claim it. It shouldn't automatically assume you're going to. Still hear some hissing, but I don't see anything. And the reason why you get points for that is because you disarmed a trap. Okay, on to cooling tower number 2. Now, as I was saying earlier, I do the cooling towers first because the cooling towers usually glitch, like it did at Thunder Mountain, which is another nuclear plant. And when I did it the other day, wow. I don't want the railroad spikes, they're useless. I don't have a railroad spike shooting guns. A lot of the laser guns, I find that this is one of the cooler ones. And the ammo is really easy to come across, so. Did I fix it on the way down? Now this is where you would know whether you can fix it or not. See, right now all the remaining repairs are optional. But see, like this one right here, it says that it's an optional repair, but I've already repaired it. So, you know, it's already repaired. And that's what the other thing did. I repaired it. It kept saying that it wasn't repaired enough. Looks like we got to repair that one, but I don't know if we're going to get close enough to it. See, and this one says this one's not repaired, but it is repaired. So if we can get to that one, I guess we can repair it. If not, then we're done. But everything else is optional anyway, see. Before it wasn't giving me the option to have the option to not repair it. I had to repair it. I don't know that I'm going to get up there where I can repair it. If I get to this landing, maybe, but... Close enough. Now it says all the rest of the repairs are optional, which technically half of them are repaired, so... I don't know why it says optional. There's nothing to repair. See, it's already repaired. This is exactly what it was doing the other day, except for that it was repaired enough where you could go on to the next thing without issues. So we're going to go on to the next thing. I repaired everything that I can see that needs repairing. See, there's no more steam gushing out of any of these lines. That was the one I just... Oh, that one's still showing that it's broken. I thought I got that one. Didn't I get that one? Okay. Now it's showing it's fully repaired. Huh. Well, that's good. It's fully repaired today, so I guess it's not glitching as bad as I thought. But still, if you come across that kind of an issue and you can't get the cooling system fixed, and it keeps saying that it's optional repair, or it keeps saying it needs to be repaired, and you haven't repaired it, and you've already repaired it, or you can't repair it, then, you know, chances are you're screwed. And if you can't fix everything, at least to the basic repairs, then you can't even fire it up. So don't even bother. That's what I do. If I can't repair it, at least to the optional part, then you can't fix it. And I just leave the event. Sometimes I'll just leave the whole game. But that's what Thunder Mountain did to me the other day. When I realized I couldn't fix the cooling system, I just left. Scrap all junk. Go to weapons. Scrap weapons. We'll keep the machete. There. Which section is this? Okay, looks like the generator's all done. Now that that's done, we can go and do the reactor. I always hear hissing in this hallway, but I never see nothing. I still think that's really smart. Then a bunch of gun-tooting idiots running around a nuclear reactor. That's got to be really smart. I'm surprised we haven't flipping them. I'm surprised this plant is even still here half the time. Yeah, it's really smart to have a gun-tooting idiot running around shooting in a nuclear reactor. Yes, yes, I am. Right now, I'm listening to the Looney Tunes theme. Where's that jackass shooting me from? Okay, we repaired that. There's a hissing around here someplace. There might be a computer control system in here somewhere, but it still relies on us to repair everything and fire everything back up.
All plant systems are now operational. Please initiate full system restart.
Listen here, asshole, you don't come up and start whapping at me. Very touchy about that kind of thing. I'm not going through that wall. If I can't get it from here. Because I was already in there and I'm not repairing that shit again. So let's just shit out of luck. And I don't like jumping by around the nuclear reactor here. Because see, that's it right there, that big round looking thing. These are the cooling pipes at the bottom. And that whole area right there is nothing but water from there down. So if you jump down there, you're not coming out anytime soon. I don't know if it's possible to swim up. All I know is I was never able to do it, and I just had to fast travel out of there. Well, I guess we can start climbing the stairs out of this beast. Everything else is optional unless we find something that we can actually do. As I showed yesterday, this is the control room right there. Close that unless you don't want to take a swim. I'm not a big swimming person. Well, I am, but I ain't. I don't even know how you get to there. How do you get to that? Because you can't unless you climb up there, but frickin' A. I don't know, I want to do that. I could have swore I went through all this. Okay, there's that. We have 28 minutes, so we have plenty of time to make it to the reactor, so... I mean, everything is basically finished. Except for a few things here and a few things there, so... We'll go around and see if we can figure it out, and if not, then... Because it won't take me more than 10 minutes to get to the reactor. Are we still taking on radiation? See, this is what the Radaway does, not the Radaway, but the Rad X does. You can also, if you can find a way in it, you can go through this decontamination chamber. That takes away the Radaway. I think you have to go through this hole over here in the wall. I know it's around here someplace. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, you come through here. Come through here. I know there's a security is this way. Up this way, through here. Should be here. Turbine. This is Turbine Hall. This isn't it. No, this isn't it. This is a floating pod, but this isn't it. Oh, here it is. It's right in here. There's security. Rid of facility lockdown. If you've never had a code, it'll give you the option to generate a code. I thought it was a code that you picked up, but no, it's generated by this computer. See, decon takes the red out. Remember that, always. I know it's hit through here. Yeah, it's through this wall. See how it takes the red out? See, I don't have no more red. I don't need red out or whatever you call it. Takes the red out. Now we just need to go and we fixed all of the system that we needed to fix, but what is it still saying we need to fix? It's still saying there's something broken in here. Once the lockdown is deactivated, you can go in and out of any door you want. One wants to take me to the plant restart. What's the other one trying to take me to? Oh well, I'm not going to play with it. We got 21 minutes to fire the plant up. Into the control room we go. First thing you got to do is you got to stop the turrets from shooting at you. Remove blast shield. Those should not still be shooting. I deactivated them. So have to try again, I guess. Let me see. Restart plant. There, the plant's restarted. Why are those stupid things still firing at me? At the completion of the plan is restarted, the mission is a complete success. The reactor is out there turning. All remaining repairs are dingy. With the blast shield up, you can now see the reactor and the control room from the reactor. You can also make your way to security from here once you get to the control room, so you can make yourself that code, which should be like down this hallway and in this room right here. See? But that's where you'd make yourself that code. Once you have the code, then you can get in from any of the consoles on the outside, and it will lock down. It does that all the time, so it's an ongoing thing. This is a event, so every once in a while you might accidentally get too close to the plant and it'll trigger. So if you don't want to do it, don't get too close to this plant unless you want to do it. This is the main console right here. This is the one that fires the plant up. Now, one of the cool things that I like to do is I like to look at. See, that's turning now, and it wasn't before. You come down here into the pipe exchange. Where's this go? This goes into turbine hall. That's where we want to. This is where we want to go. See, if you come into here now, these turbines are now spinning. See, they weren't before, if you notice. See, they're turning now. See, the hot water comes from those pipes and turns the turbines, which turns the generators, which are probably located in these little areas. And there's a bunch of them. And then the steam goes from here, it goes, after it turns the turbines, it goes to the cooling towers. The water is cooled and returned. We don't want to go to the expansion plants. We don't want to go that way. We can go to the transformer yard, which is this way, it says. But it can't be through this wall because this has got all that against the wall. So it's got to be through this wall somewhere. I don't see no way out. It says it was over here. And it pointed in this direction. Guess we'll have to go back and start again. Okay, transformer yard, and that is straight ahead. Turbine hall is straight ahead. So, you come to this point. And see, those are all turning too. Transformer yard is this way. Transformer yard is this way. See, these big metal doors are no longer coding the access in and out. And this is that. If you get that code, this is the terminal that you would need to insert it. So you don't have to go. Then the only way in or out is through the cooling towers. For somebody who's already done this, once you delock it though, it's delocked. So the next player who triggers it and has to do it, the plant won't be locked down. As you can see, these metal doors are now open. And if you come around here, the main doors still are open, but the turrets for some reason still continue to shoot at you. You can see from here they're open. Oops. There's a bunch up on the building that are shooting at us. Unless we go up there, I don't know. And you can see that there's now steam coming out the cooling towers. Who's that player that's running around with me? Where is this idiot? This toxic goose, or how you pronounce his name. I would think that he would be around here trying to shoot the stupid scorch that are around here. Some people just claim them to claim them. I only claim them when and if I need to. Which isn't all the time, and it's only when I need something. From this one's one of the ones that I probably should have claimed this one in the beginning, but so now that the plan is fired up, that event is complete. You get rewards for firing her up, and the cool thing is now when you claim this workbench right here, you can now use these power boxes right here to attach wires to and build. Oh, there he is. What you doing all nice and cloaked? I could have claimed it, but I wanted to, if I ever claim it, I always fire up the plant first. This is what you have to do if you want to build this. You gotta get rid of that stupid tank. Now you can build the extractor there. I tried to build it for like 20 minutes before I realized that those tanks have to not be there. That was a waste, I'll tell you. Oh. Since how you're here, how come you didn't build no workbenches? You do know you can build workbenches here, just like in your camp. Anything you can build in your camp, you can build here. You obviously know that. You built this stash box, unless that was already here. There's no weapons or anything, so you probably are trying to defend this thing with just yourself, instead of the turrets or guns that you can, automated guns that you can put around here. Well, until the plant decides to shut down again, I think you can even still use these, but see, that's what this is using right now to power this. Looks like he locked it. Oh well, I have enough of those fusion cores to last me a flipping couple of days. It's one of the reasons why I have this gun, because this gun uses those. And all I gotta do is come over here to my stash box and get some more. Get rid of those. So I need some more fusion cores. So there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I have 11 plus 2. Because the one in the gun doesn't count and the one in the power armor doesn't count. But yeah, it's a pretty sight when that thing is working. Only thing I don't understand is what the fuck is that smoke coming out of those stacks? This is a nuclear plant, so that smoke should not be coming out of those stacks. Although the old plant that used to be here before the nuclear plant was, seeing you can use any one of these boxes to provide power, because there's a copper extraction device that can, oh, lead. It's lead. Where's the copper one then? Oh, it's not here. Yeah, it's copper, aluminum, concrete. This thing. Concrete, and then that uranium, aluminum shit that's over there. Now we could try to go fire up the one at whatchamacallit. But like I said, if you can't get the cooling towers repaired, then it's a lost cause. It's right here. This is the one here at Thunder Mountain. This is the other one I tried, but like I said, I couldn't get the cooling towers repaired enough that it kept glitching out on me, so I kind of just gave up on it. Remove squatters from bootlegger shack. Monster mash, what is that? I don't know. I might just pull myself out of that one, because I'm not going to continuously take on a stupid scorched beast just to get a DNA sample. One DNA sample was enough. I mean, that's all it took for me to get. This is broken. That took shit from me to repair that. There's two turrets, one there and one here. I don't know if I don't even know why they put them here. This is kind of stupid. But they keep getting damaged by something. But that is a pretty sight, though. See, you step back to see my work. No, those people didn't help me fire the plant up. I did it all by myself. It's an event, though. You can have as many people that want to do it can do it. Once it starts, it doesn't matter. Anybody who wants to come and do it can do it. I don't know if it has a limit, but you can see the plant that I was talking about was that one over there where my gun is aimed. That one right there is the original boiler mechanism, and I think that's what was run. That's what ran on coal, I think. I don't know. I haven't really dove into the history of this power plant. I know in real life a lot of the stuff that exists in this game exists in real life. One of those things being the White Spring. White Spring really does exist in real life. It also really has a bunker underneath it too. In real life. They probably don't use the bunker anymore because it's so outdated. It was more or less built back in the early 70s and before, so it probably doesn't work, so it probably isn't used anymore. That's why it's not used anymore. But it exists. Everything in it is about around the same era. So that's why they don't use it anymore. That's where I think they got the inspiration for this game. Because ham radios were a thing back then. They're not a thing no more. You barely can get people to play with CB radios nowadays with all the cell phones that are around. Well, I guess we can sell off all the extra guns I got.
I am authorized to trade supplies.
We'll get with the trading then. Okay. We'll sell this one off. Sell off all the guns I don't want.
Now trading for supplies and munition and gear.
Damn, I got a shit ton of short pump shotguns and double shotguns, hunting rifles. All of this from the stupid Scorched. And hey, I even got a Tesla rifle. What level is it? It's a 50. I don't have any cells for it though.
Equipment.
I think the cells that this thing runs off of, I'm not gonna swear to it. What's in this shithole? If I don't want it, I can always break it down. I don't really need shit that bad. I find as long as you have more than like 1,000 caps, you're good. What did I step on and bust? You should know something, Toxic Waste. You don't want to take me on in battle. I have killed things bigger and more powerful than you. And trust me when I tell you, it won't end well for you. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't really need this. I have one, I think. I usually don't sell off it, and I haven't been selling off any of this lately. Could buy me these though. That gives me 25 stim packs. One right away and one right away diluted. And I still have my Stealth Boy 3, but then, you know, I can always use my Phantom devices if I need to. And I can make them at any time. No, I'm not a person that likes being messed with, but I also don't take messed with lying down either. Especially in this game. Depends on my state of mind. If I'm in a bad mood, I'll just report the jackass. And depending on his attitude, when they send me an email, I might respond to it this time. Last time I reported a player, I didn't respond to it. I just let it go. And I think that was the player that blew up my house. Yeah, it looks like he went back to his thing. No, I have stealth stuff too. It's just not built into my thing. I don't know why he would want to spend that much flipping caps on those things. No, I can build the phantom devices because I did the Mistress's Mysteries side quest. So I can do I can build those things pretty much as long as I get the materials. So I can pretty much build them at will. See, this is what I was talking about. See, this is Grafton up here. That monster, what the fuck is that monster doing all the way from up here, all the way down here? Because this is where we are. This whole area right here is considered that. The silhouette of the town is here. That's mainly the main building, and then this. But this whole area right here, all the way over to here, and all the way over here, and all this whole area right here, even up to here, is considered that part of that town or city, whatever you want to call it. I don't know unless that toxic waste dude is that dude. He's hoping that I'll fucking come and try kicking his ass. Did they reinitiate that? Oh, event. Defend Poseidon Energy Plant Yard. Oh, that's separate. See, Toxic, whatever his name is, and that other dude is doing that. They must be in some sort of a group. But see, in this game, if they shoot at you, all they do is get a reward on their heads. Basically, they'll be wanted, especially if you don't fight back.
I hate this misty, foggy crap. You'd think with all the monsters running around, we humans would get along better. Luckily, most everyone sees the benefit of trade.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I had any bullets for that gun. I gotta pee though. So we're gonna go park here and take a break for a minute.
If you are not satisfied with your gift, this unit is not authorized to make exchanges. Please contact your closest Rocco customer service help workshop for further inquiries.
Sometimes I think I woke up in a pile of smoldering debris. And I met someone, a stranger. And over time, what? That stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that. But I do know that I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Looks like it might rain later.
This unit is specialized in deploying the following morale initiatives: cheer, joy, holly, and jolly.
Welcome back, Flint.
Due to the hardened nature of this unit's exterior, the action should
Okay, we are back.
is unavailable at this time.
Now, I don't know if these are even considered dailies, but they are available. She does give you daily missions. To do them, you come up here and you initiate a chat with her.
Being out here reminds me. There's something potentially interesting coming up.
And if she says that, then you have a mission coming up. You can engage with a little bit more dialogue if you like.
A kind trader stopped by recently and asked me to find this feral ghoul and put it down. I think he knew who it was. Once. Maybe kind of.
Looks like we're taking down a ghoul.
Oh, the best. And not just because we're in an apocalyptic wilderness and my options are heavily limited.
So this is one of the dailies. See, it's an ally mission, but it's not, the main missions are done. So let's see where it is. I always look down here because they're always down, they always seem to be down here. Oh, it's here at the processing center. What's it doing there? The other day it was I had to go get a weapons case. And I had to fight my way in and out, but I still had to get a weapons case. And sometimes it's I rescue a person. So this is it, right? I hope. Oh, I got to speak to Jack at the pumpkin house again. Didn't we just do that one yesterday? I know these go in something. What is it they go in? Where is the thing I gotta do? Must be up in the higher area, because nothing down here is. There's my legendary assassin ski sword. See? That's a legendary weapon. So where is this butthead I have to go wipe out? Hope it wasn't him. What's that? Oh, loose screws. Loose screws pretty much go in everything, so. Anytime you get loose screws, you want loose screws. No, I've been here because this is the it's probably not down in this lower area though. It's probably in the upper area.
Unrecognized personnel detected. Activating security system Alpha.
This is one of the missile silos. If you've never been here. What, somebody else already come in here? Is that it? Oh, I finally got me a card.
Security incident in the residential sector.
Here we go again.
You know, you would think with us being generals and all, stupid robots wouldn't screw with us as much.
A level 1 security event is in progress. Commencing attack on hostile target.
Did I open that without having the needing the card?
Assembling reinforcements. Fabricating replacement security personnel.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
My laser's broken.
Additional security required.
Well, we're done.
Law-abiding citizen, please.
It says law-abiding citizens won't be harmed. That's bullshit. Freaking I'm a general, and you're still harming me. I gotta go all the way home and fix my damn gun.
Not again.
Ready to make list. Ready to check twice. What would you like in your stockings? No. Stockings not included.
So the actual missile silo entrance killed the fatal ghoul stalker. So, which one was I in? This one? I thought it was in the upper one. Huh. I always thought it was up higher. Oh, here's the overseer's stash box, so no. It's right here. It's on this floor then. It's around here someplace. I was thinking it was somewhere else, but because I didn't see the stash box. I thought it was higher than it actually is.
want to survive, do what you gotta do.
Anyway, the entrance to the silo's down there somewhere. But apparently I gotta go somewhere else. Oop. Right there. They didn't climb these stairs. Figures it wouldn't be just that easy. Okay. Guess we killed the other one too, so we killed both of them, and game just took a minute before it realized it. So there we go. Then we return to our ally slash girlfriend at the camp and tell her that we killed the idiot and his sub-idiot. Other than that, and finding weapons cases and rescuing people, that's pretty much all you do for her. And it pops up at least once every 24 to 48 hours. If you want to do one, you just listen to her when she's up there babbling about things, and she'll tell you that and you can listen, and you can hear she has a potential mission for you. She'll say, "I hear something coming up on."
I'm so glad you're here. Every time I see you return from investigating one of these signals, it just makes me smile.
There, that's done. Wow, I got a fusion core for that. And it's done. The other day I bought that greenhouse outside. Got that. And this train set right here. All for 1,400 or 1,500 whatchamacallits. It came with a floor too. I'm not sure what else, but it came as a big package deal. That's why I got it. I mean, I didn't come with the actual greenhouse. I had to build the greenhouse. I'm still trying to find the planters that I put in the greenhouse so I can actually plant something in it. I could have swore there was some in this damn game, but I don't know where they are. But I was going to put planters in there, but this floor is what came with it.
based on current number of registered naughty children. This unit is suffering from a severe...
But I built it as a traditional greenhouse, and I was going to put plants in here. This way, stupid Scorch didn't keep ruining them like they do. Or anything else. Because they keep ruining these. That's why I had to put this barricade up. Guess we can go do Jack. Alexa, what time is it? You mean a good morning or afternoon? I don't. Interesting. You see me with this big ass gun, and yet you don't stop to think that I'm gonna not shoot you with it. Stupid Scorched. So how many pumpkins do we need for old Jack? No, it won't let us fast travel if we got somebody shooting at us in our crosshairs. I went over there to steal their pumpkins. Wow, the one runs off. Now you can come to this with 10 pumpkins, or you can wait for the game to send you to get some. If you know where to go, that's one of the places that has pumpkins. They respawn there pretty regularly. And then there's some around the pumpkin house, and then there's like a pumpkin patch. It sends you usually to the pumpkin patch. The only problem with the pumpkin patch is that Scorch Beast that's over there. It's actually behind us. So how many pumpkins did I get? Whoops, wrong switch. Food. Pumpkins. Spoiled meat. Where'd I get this stupid spoiled meat from? Spoiled fruit. Pumpkins. I have 7? Or you're kidding? Looks like somebody already took those. There, that's all we need. We only needed 7. I mean 10.
So many pumpkins to carve. So little time. You there? Yes, I remember you. Back for more seeds? Kindly fetch me some pumpkins. You there? Wait, I know you. As usual, many thanks for your service. As promised, here are your seeds.
Yeah, the pumpkins. Yeah, the pumpkin pies haven't had a chance to respawn yet. Or it's not been long enough.
So many pumpkins to carve.
Well, we're done with this. We can leave. There, we did the pumpkins. We did him down at the giant teapot, both on the same day. We did her. So we can call it a day if we want.
Gathering presents, loading, cheer, unpacking, ollie, jolly, subroutine, complete, oh.
Let's see, did that ever go away? It's not there anymore.
We've been through so much, haven't we?
He gives me the same thing. Doesn't give me no new dialogue options.
Report. This unit attempted to
I was
decorate
just thinking about it.
fauna with a Rudolph nose. Failure gate
This carpet I got a few days ago from the
to head.
scoreboard. But what the hell? Huh. See, it didn't go out on the video, so it's just the TV that keeps doing that. Well, I don't know what else I'm going to do, so for now, let's see. What else was on the menu board? No, nothing.
This unit has been
I could
programmed.
try to go get on, Project Paradise. I still can go do the collect the samples.
Holiday. Initiating. Happy holidays.
Sometimes I think I woke up in a pile of smoldering.
So the water one is
And I met
here.
someone, a stranger. And over time, well,
The soil one is here. So where's the air one?
I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that. But I do know that I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Oh, no. Everyone appears to have died.
I don't see the air one.
Terrible. Error. Tier levels dropping to catastrophic levels. Rebooting. Complete. Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna either take a break. I don't know if I'm gonna come back to this game or not, but I'm gonna be done for the night unless unless I decide to do something really whatchamacallit. Now, why am I so heavy?
If you are not satisfied with your gift, this unit is not authorized to make exchanges. Please contact your closest Rocco customer service help workshop for
That
service
Saltron body?
inquiries.
Sometimes I think she got the better end of the deal. Nothing smells normal anymore.
This unit is specialized in deploying the following morale initiatives: cheer, joy, holly, and jolly.
So, be here tomorrow for tomorrow's broadcast. We'll be doing Red Dead again tomorrow. I decided I might do it the rest of the week. And then after that, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, so long. Like and subscribe, and see you in the